Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hack My Lineup, or we're going to be answering some questions. We might even hack a lineup if there is a lucky hacky out there. Man, it's just been a messy NFL season, a messy fantasy football season. I really would like there to be a pause button, not a reset button, like a little pause button, like a little break, like a little, right? Call a timeout. Let's call a timeout here. Let's call it. Remember the Peyton Manning when Nathaniel Hackett didn't kick, or he did kick a field goal. Let's call a timeout here. Let's call a timeout here. Just quick timeout. Time. Let's go a quick timeout on the NFL season. Just been absolute messy. It's just been crazy. We're just trying to stay afloat, trying to get a W this week. Just trying to make it through. I'm trying to make it through. Definitely the roughest, craziest, wildest fantasy season I've seen in my whole career. I just want to say what's up to everybody. We got Polly in the building, my podcast co-host, Dynasty Day Trader in the building. Holy crap, I need this stream. Forgot it was today, and I'm stressed the heck out of my matchup this week. Umberto in the building. Thank you for that. Says Couch is the best. Mikey tuned in 15 minutes too early. But yeah, what's up? Best show of the week. uh, Manuel in the building. What's up, man? Yeah, last week we had a cool show. At least I had fun because although I do like answering your questions and hacking lineups, it's cool to just kind of do something different instead of the same thing over and over. I know everyone just wants their questions answered and whatnot. That guy with his loud motorcycle. Sorry about that. You see, you know how people that ride motorcycles, they need to be heard. They need attention. Vroom vroom. They need to be heard so bad. Um, I that motorcycle. So I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, showing off the logo I made. It's not that amazing, but it was fun. It's a fun, cool logo, and we had fun making it. Can I go to my? Huh. Oh, this is hidden. I didn't even know that. Your post is hidden. Post publicly. Oh, that sucked. I didn't even know that. All right, so it was hidden. So I just shared it publicly. So you go to imager.com/user/fantasy couch. Let's see if that works. Huh, it's still not coming up. It'll come up. It might just take time. But this is it right here. There it is. I don't know why it's. Oh wow, we just got a lot of people coming in. Yeah, I don't know why it was hidden, but that's the logo we designed last week. It was cool. What's up, Val? Val's in the building. GV in the building. Oh yeah, appreciate. Oh, that was for you, huh? That was Richard, of course. Richie Rich himself. Yeah, that was cool. The Richie Rich, that's right. Love you, Couch. What will we do next year? I don't know if you want that. We might do nothing. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but yeah, I think this is the last year of Hack My Lineup. I don't know, man. Life changed. Would you trade Mostert, Hopkins, and Josh Reynolds for CD and Jalen Warren? No. I would not. When you trade a guy like see what sucks about Raheem Mostert is production is top tier. Okay, I mean his production's right up there with guys like Eckler and whatnot. Right, his name is not top tier, so it's like if I'm trading away Mostert, I gotta treat him like he's Austin Eckler. Who else is a bit? Well, Nick Chubb's hurt, but like he's got to be a name like that, like because that's the type of production he's putting up. Dolphins number one passing offense, number one rushing offense. Mostert's the guy, so I need more. See, to me, you're giving up Mostert, and you're getting really nothing in Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren, you're not even starting him. Nobody wants to start Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren's the guy you start when you're like, oh crap, I need a starter. I mean, he's just like whatever, right? He's gonna give you 10 points max. If I'm trading away Mostert, dude, I need quality, like absolute quality. Don't trade away Mostert. Like Mostert's literally like the best running back in fantasy football, dude. I'm not trading him away for nothing. That's fine. I'm just telling you, I'm not against trading away Mostert. Actually, it's probably a smart thing. You just need a little bit more. Like, that's not gonna. It was CeeDee Lamb and Jaylen Warren's not gonna help you win. I'd rather risk it and just go all out. Just get the dubs now, because Mostert's actually helping you win now. Big time helping you win. Yeah, we have Mostert in a best ball dynasty league. It's been a rough year, but he's keeping the team afloat. He's really helping us out. We're number one in that league. And I say we because we drafted it all as a community on Discord, $500 buy-in. Mostert's just keeping us afloat in that league. Dynasty Day Trader says, I trade Ridley and Dulcich for DK win now mode. All my tight ends suck right now. Do I give up on Calvin? Pretty much. Well, I don't know about the win now thing. I think I would do this because DK is much younger than Ridley, right? And I'm not a huge DK Metcalf fan. But he doesn't suck. People are panicking on Metcalf, and Ridley's a little bit older. Let's bring up DK versus Ridley. Websites. Oh, it's the website. Like, it's not my internet. So DK Metcalf is 25.8 years old. I mean, yeah, I would do this. And I know you're probably in a tight end premium league and we both like Dulcich and Dulcich is talented, but like I don't really like his situation. Okay, so exactly 3 years older. Yeah, I know he was like extremely old rookie compared to DJ Moore as a young rookie. So they compare him a lot. They came in the same year. But nonetheless, one guy's 3 years younger. Production wise, not a big difference. Yeah, I mean, go get DK Metcalf. I don't know why you're asking me a dynasty trade question, which is very odd. But to me, this is an easier one. Maybe you're giving me a layup. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on here. You're asking me a dynasty trade question. But yeah, I mean, I think you go get DK, and I think coming from me, that's pretty powerful because I'm not a huge DK Metcalf fan, not a DK hater or anything. So I think you just go get DK. I think this is a no brainer, man. Boom, you just make this, and you got yourself a pretty good dynasty asset in DK Metcalf. DK's also done it with 2 wide receivers. Lockett's getting older. Yeah, but I mean they're bad. Your tight ends are bad with Dulcich, so why not just go get you a good dynasty asset, something you're comfortable with. Yeah, you don't have to sell high on everything. You got yourself Sam Laporta, and it's messy for every position just about, but especially messy for running backs and tight ends. So when you have a good one, I mean, especially tight, there's no good consistent tight ends out there. Kelsey for sure, and then Hawkinson's pretty good. Mark Andrews is pretty good, and then it's really Laporta because Kittle's excellent fantasy tight end, but he's also extremely inconsistent. Man, look at this hater comment. Anyone? First of all, bro, just so you know, this ain't that serious. This ain't that serious. So, like, I really don't think you need to come in here and just poo poo on everybody and just tell them like you guys suck. Stop having fun your way. Only have fun my way. Like, first of all, just know like average person's just putting up $150 to have fun. Um, I'm not pro hacking lineups. It's just some silly, wacky idea I came up with, and people seem to like it. And part of the show is awesome. Not every time people I hack people that they're necessarily in desperate need of help. Sometimes they just want to flex their team. Sometimes they just want to donate to support one of their favorite creators, which is me somehow, which I'm very thankful for. And sometimes they just want to see their team on the quote unquote big screen. So it's you're kind of generalizing people. And some people are desperate. They might be clueless or just clueless for like 1 week and do need a hack. I mean, there you are right in that sense. So there is a group of people that yeah they really do need it. But like, who cares, man? It's not really that big of a deal, right? We're just playing, like I said, average person spending $150 a year, just trying to have fun. It's a fake league. It's all good. This isn't like, this is not most people's livelihoods here. I don't think not one person listening is a professional fantasy football competitor to where you're like, oh man, you're a fake lawyer or you're a fake CPA or you're a fake doctor. Like, it ain't that serious, right? This isn't about like being a doctor or a lawyer or something. Like, bro, you went to a fake law school. Like, it's just having fun. But Chris says anyone that's asking someone else to hack their lineup shouldn't be playing fantasy football. I've been playing 16 to 17 years. Congratulations. Congratulations. I mean, this guy's a real hero here. This guy's a real hero. The guys who fight to keep the country safe or fight fires or rescue people. Those guys are cool and everything, but Chris is the real hero. He's the real hero here. He's been playing fantasy football for 16 to 17 years, and he's not like you losers who ask people to hack their lineup. Like, first of all, okay? So I just want to make that clear. Like, we have to know that, all right, before we proceed any further. All right. Never had no one set my lineup but me. I mean, that's awesome. That's like me. I never had anybody fix my car. I fix my car. And I have to go on a live stream and tell people that I don't hire a mechanic. Look, I fix my own car. I made my own car. I fix my own car. Like, dude, what are all you guys taking your cars to a mechanic? You idiots, dummies. And I've won the Super Bowl all but all but one time. That sounds like cap. Well, I just explained it. I just explained it to you, buddy. Not everyone's getting hacked solely because they're desperate. Um like, we only do one or two hacks. on the live stream. I mean, welcome to the live stream. I'm sure you're a new subscriber. I mean, it's pretty evident. But yeah, we're just here to have fun, dude. Like, I don't necessarily love hacking, and most people that come in here don't even get hacked. Like, average, we just do like on average at most two. Like, I don't. It's a lot of work, and like it's a lot of stuff going on. So we're gonna do it's just like a cool little thing. It's just a way of changing things up, right? That's all it is. I just think it's just not. I think you're making it into a bigger deal. Like, I get your point. Like, there is a point. You're like, dude, like, you don't need to be getting hacked. Like, I agree with you, but some people want to. And why would you want to poo poo on that, right? I make a little bit of money. They have fun. They want it. They like it. I mean, it is what it is. It's like I said, bro, it's not that serious. You don't have to gatekeep it. But this dude, basically, let's say Chris is claiming, this sounds like total cap. So drop a cap emoji if you agree with this. Let's just say he's been playing 15 years just to give him even boost his number. So this man is in a league and has won the championship 14 out of 15 times. Bro, that is insane. That sounds like straight cap, dude. That is, how do you 14 out of 15 times? That's you. Let me just tell you, you screwed up. Nobody's believing that. Nobody's believing that. I mean, where do you even play, bro? Like, dude, so you're telling me you really won 15 Super Bowls, bro? I mean, the only way that that's believable is if you're in several leagues and you've won at least one per year, but that's not how you portrayed it, that you're in one league and you win basically all the time. That's nuts. Oh, there we go. No, I'm just smarter than y'all. Why would I pay to get my lineup hack when I'm fully capable of doing it myself? But why would I pay to get my lineup hack when I'm fully capable? I mean, dude, you're so smart. You copy pasted the same sentence twice, you dummy. Bro, do you know how dumb you sound? You can't even type, bro. You idiot. You dumb, you dummy. No, it's fine. Like I said, again, this is just a live stream. It's just the name of the show. It's not everyone here is in desperate need and wants to get hacked. Like, have you seen anybody get hacked yet? It's just a spin on the same old show, bro. It's the same old stuff, right? Like you just said, there's a bunch of shows, right? There's a bunch of shows. There's ESPN, there's NFL Network, there's a million YouTubers, right? There's a bunch of shows. This is just a new spin on the same old thing. As in, like, we just come on here, we chill, we talk about fantasy football, we talk about stupid Los Angeles Rams running backs. And then occasionally if one or two people want to get hacked on the show, they donate and get hacked. And guess what? We have fun. And people like you come here and say, I'm smarter than you, and don't know how to type and type in the same sentence twice. You look like an idiot. You spread lies. Nobody believes you won 15 Super Bowls. Okay. I mean, dude, you're smarter than people that pay to get their lineup hacked. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's fine. There you go. I mean, do you want to win that? I'll let you win. That's fine. If that's the validation you need. Yeah, you're smarter than people that pay to get their lineup hacked. Okay. Great. All right. Nobody's arguing with you against there. What about the people that have to claim that they're smarter than two people on here who are having fun? That guy sounds like a loser. I don't. Okay. All right. Now you're getting boring. It's all good. You're just getting boring now. See, we don't like it anymore. This guy's putting up $1,000 bet. I don't think. See, Paulie, I don't think that is that practical. Like, would that really get set up? Because you know what could really get set up is hopping on drafters, right? But see, he never. I'm not gonna even challenge him to drafters because he didn't claim he's smarter than me or he can beat everybody. But if he did, if you were to say that, then I would challenge him right now, $100 head to head week 7 contest. But he's not saying that. He's just trying to poo poo on our fun. Which, look, man, this look. Let me kind of, in a way, defend Chris, or at least defend like what he's thinking. The problem I have with Chris is that he's actually typing this. It's like, bro, just let us have our fun. Like we're not claiming that we're all geniuses and all this and that. We're here to have fun and talk about fantasy football with a little bit of a twist. Um, yeah. But no, I get it, dude. Hacking, it's a weird, funky, like it's a weird thing. Like I didn't think this would work, and it's just a weird. I didn't know people would want to get hacked, but you know what? People just have fun with it. I honestly forgot what I was gonna say. It's kind of hard to defend him, but like, oh, like your original thing, like yeah. Okay, no, okay, I remember now. So you're saying like, oh, why would anybody want to get hacked? That's dumb. Like, I mean, dude, it is what it is. But you saying that you're smarter than them, it's not really that big of a deal. Hey, dude, dude, I get your point. Like, I don't want to get hacked. No, I get where you're coming from. I just don't get why say that. Like, but if people want to do that, then let them do that and let me earn a few bucks, right? As I'm putting out content, I'm getting some donations, right? They're having fun. I'm getting a few bucks and everything's consensual, right? So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you're poo-pooing on people's parade. Dude, I get it. You're like, dude, why would anybody want to get hacked? That's dumb. That opinion is fine. I didn't, like I said, when I did this show, I came up with, let's say, like 20 wacky ideas. 18 of them or 17 of them were very stupid. I didn't think would work. And this one works. No, it's not. He's not even. What he's saying isn't even that bad. He's just. I just like. I just don't think he. I just don't think he has the need to poo poo on us, right? Like, I mean, nothing's going. This is all consensual. I mean, people want it. People want. Some people want to get hacked. It is what it is. My girl's FanDuel actually got hacked yesterday for 5K. Contact FanDuel. I don't know what to tell you. Yo, Couch, how's it been, bro? Been a minute. We're just talking to this guy, Chris, who's hating on hacking the lineup, but we're done. I mean, like, it's fine. Like, I don't even hate his point. I just hate, like, that's basically like the equivalent of people, like somebody come in here and be like, I'm smarter than you guys. Why do you play fake fantasy football? I bet on real sports with real football, and you guys are dumb for having a fake football. It's like, I mean, I'm not gonna argue against that. You think fantasy football is dumb and real sports betting for real men is good. I'm not gonna argue against that. That's fine. But why are you here? Why are you telling us? Get lost. Go bet on real sports. That's my point. You see what I mean? It's not like what you're saying is not that bad, bro. But why are you saying it? Like, what are you doing? It's not everybody in this live stream is getting hacked anyway. All right, we're moving on. Uh, Dynasty Day Trader, because it was fun at first. We loved it. Um, we all got on the same side. We're like, yeah, it's awesome. And then now it's getting boring. But you made your point. I made my point, and we're moving on because it's boring. Kareem Hunt, Keontae Ingram, Zach Evans, or Latavius Murray. But we're going with Zach Evans. Yeah, he's not like the average hater though. He's not just trolling. Like I get his point. I get where he's coming from. It's just odd that he actually types that out. No, you did say that. You said you're smarter than us. You're smarter than the people. You're smarter than someone that pays for someone to set their lineup. See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. Just no need to say that. You know what I mean? Like, no need to be. I'm better. Been catching your streams and videos since 2017, 2018 with different YouTube channels, and I haven't ever seen someone complaining about that. Yeah. It's not like, yeah, it's just that's the thing. Like, dude, it's totally. I bet a lot of people are like, what is this show about? Why is he doing this? Why would somebody pay to get hacked? Dude, I've wondered the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's weird. But I also thought it could be cool, and it ended up being cool. I'm ready to get hacked, mostly because I love your beard. What's up, CZ? Cece's got some weird stories. Got hacked for 5K. I mean, is that even a real story? Did you make that up too? Is everyone just coming here making up stories? Would you trade Tank Dell and a 2026 second for Swift in Dynasty? No, just because, right, RBs in redraft are gold, but RBs in Dynasty are rat poison, right? Because Swift, you're going to get him. He's going to ball out. Then he's going to get hurt. And then 2.5 years later, he's going to be Dalvin Cook or Ezekiel Elliott. And remember how damn good Zeke and Dalvin Cook were back in their prime, which was just a few minutes ago. Like, it wasn't that long ago. These two were really good. They were both top 5, top 10. They were just amazing. And that's why I know. So you're giving up Tank Dell, a promising young wide receiver who's going to have a much longer career, likely. And you're giving away actually a valuable pick. 2026 draft class is very good. A second, could be an early second. You never know. Could be early, could be mid, could be late, because that's a long time from now. Is that 3 years from now, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I think you're giving up too much for an RB. If you're going for it this year though, and you think Swift is the last piece, I would do this trade. Maybe back and forth a little bit. Maybe ask for a third round back or something. So I'd like to see you get a little bit more value, but yeah, man, if you really think this trade's going to push you over the edge to get the first place, that's good. Oh, Chris, man, you're good. We don't care anymore. This is boring. You won 15 Super Bowls. You're good. Whatever. We don't care. You're smart. You're smart. You win all the Super Bowls. We don't care anymore. All right, you're good. You hacked my lineup one time and it helped me win a championship 2 years ago. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's awesome. 6-0, and I have Moody Ravens from WaiverVid. Let's get this dub. Ravens D is okay this week. So above that, they're good. They're good. Put it like that. They're good. Who do they face again? We just got a picture of DK Metcalf up, like just chilling there. Okay. Okay. Ravens -3. They're solid. Like, why would you drop them? And then Jake Moody's going to go off. I really like it. Look, they're in a dome. Niners are favored to win by 7. I mean, the only thing that would be better is if the Niners were at home and the weather was good. So, like, other than a really nice weather home game, everything else is perfect for the Niners. Like, absolutely perfect. This is ideal, right? 7-point favorites in a dome. The weather is starting to be a factor. Just really this week, we're going to start to see it. bro, you think I get it? Oh, he's hit it with the proof again. Fam, I know I trashed Moody, but keeping him for the boom game. Yeah, I addressed that on the waiver video. I don't. Yeah, exactly. Proof. Proof. Now all you got. I mean, I appreciate it, but all these guys giving me like hack testimony. Bro, you hacked my lineup 5 years ago and it changed my life, man. You don't understand. Now I'm successful. I'm married to my beautiful wife. She cooks really good food, really good gumbo. I have more kids than Philip Rivers. My fence is white, like super white, like bright white paint on my fence. It's so tall, nobody can jump over it. All because you hacked me 5 years ago. I'll never forget it. I tell all my friends and my grandkids when it's silly. But I appreciate him though. Keep him coming. Keep him coming. How I changed your life. Hack my light up has changed it, bro. This dude Chris is still typing, and I should just try to ignore it, but he's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. He keeps going. Don't engage with this guy, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore. We know you have proof. We got it. Ridley, I'm playing. See, on the West Coast, you got to wake up early. So, yeah, we got to just know T Law is good because I don't trust CJ Beathard as much. So, I think we're starting Ridley. I think T Law will play. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know why a few people hit me up about Jake Moody. It wasn't nasty, but I felt like they wanted me to know how bad Jake Moody did. Like, I mean, I guess I'm the Jake Moody representative or something. And I'm like, dude, why not talk about how bad Jake Elliott did, who was much more well known, much drafted, actually been drafted more than Jake Moody? And why not hit me up about Tyler Bass, who did even worse, got 0 fantasy points back to back Kerplunker weeks. And Tyler Bass was drafted as a top 3 kicker, by the way. Jake Moody did better than them. And yeah, what's the main point here? What do we really want to say? Jake Moody bounce back game against the Vikings. Oh, by the way, I got a donation and I need to read that. CC gave me $11.11 before I'm gonna forget that. CC from Venmo. So let's write that here before I forget. Bucks defense. I mean, it's a low scoring game. It's okay. I don't really have a good grasp on it, but like I said, other than it being low scoring, I don't really trust too much here. Bucks. I mean, actually, yeah. I mean, if you can't find a defense, Bucks are actually good. I didn't know it was this low scoring, and they were favorites. So, I'm basically saying the Falcons aren't going to score really any touchdowns. So it's okay. They don't have a high upside defense, though. Not a ton of big plays or anything. So it's just like meh, like the 11th best defense this week, something like that. Alpha Icer. Would you accept Mike Thomas for Joshua Downs? No, I'd rather get the younger guy. What about Raiders D? What do you want? What do you want? We just type in random stuff. Oh my god. This is taking on its this is like a not a this is taking on its own life form now. I can't control it anymore. The AI it's become a sentient, and the AI is taking over. Now it's like doing its own thing. It's putting on makeup. It's going out to the mall. It's killing us one by one. It's taking over the CCTV cameras. I mean, it's doing the hacking. This is like totally. It's done a 360 and then gone off to another ballpark and doing another 360 there. This is like crazy. Eduardo saying you never hacked my lineup because I couldn't afford it. And thanks to that, I successfully got last place and it changed my life. I am a loser now. Thanks, Couch. Wow. Bro. Dude. Stop. I told you to stop. I said we're over it. I said you're boring. You understand that? You're boring. Stop. How do I make this more clear? Stop. You understand? Nobody's with this, dog. I never said I was smarter than anyone. Where is that? I know you said he deleted it, but I think it stays here. There we go. Buddy, you think it stays on my program. Chris says I'm smarter than someone that pays for someone to set their lineup for him. LMAO. Okay. So we know you're a liar now. Idiot. Buddy doesn't know how to type. He copy pastes the same sentence. He deleted a comment, lied about it. And now, I mean, bro, you just proved whatever. It's just you're so boring, bro. Like you're so lame and boring. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I'm gonna lie. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, we get that you don't get it. All right. Okay. I'm hating on you though. I'm hating on you. I mean, how do you get caught in a lie? Like on a lie, like we've been live for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, you got caught in a lie. Never said I was smarter than anyone. What is that? 9:37 Eastern time. And then Buddy's like, I'm gonna be a villain. Yeah, this guy's pointing out how you misspelled then, use the wrong then. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, you're saying smarter than, bro. And then yeah, just 15 minutes before that, I'm smarter than someone that pays someone to get their lineup. Yeah, uses the wrong then, doesn't know how to type. It's just nah. Chris is. You need to do way worse to get banned. This guy is just. I mean, he turned. I mean, we did another 180. He went from being like very boring, I'm over it, to now it's exciting again. I mean, when you're talking about I won 95% of my leagues, and then to getting caught in a lie within 15 minutes, bro, we don't even know you. I don't even know you. Chris, I'm pretty sure whatever you're typing is incorrect. Either the grammar's wrong or the sentence is wrong. So I'm just pretty sure. That's the case. I don't know if I want to read this. This is all caps. It sounds bad. Let me read it to myself before I post it. Dennis says, I don't know what this means. I'm not even gonna. I don't understand what that means at all, Dennis. He's working with a monster. I think he's talking about his thing, but I don't get it. Chris McFake. Chris has been playing in the same league since high school. Is probably not even. I was like, this comment's so dumb, but then the zinger at the end, that's a great joke. You made the joke seem like it was pretty dumb, and then he hit it with the, bro, it's not even for VVR. Dudes play. Bro, again, you're just roasting yourself. For a 43-year-old man to be typing this is just insane, bro. That's not good. Dude, that's not a flex to be old and lying on here. Bro, you're embarrassing yourself. You got caught in a lie already. That's pretty bad. So I mean, I'm just saying, nobody believes whatever proof you're gonna have that you won all those Super Bowl. And if you do, we don't know how many leagues you've been in. So if you've That's a good look. It's a good thing if you've actually won almost 15 out of 16 years. That's a good accomplishment, I'm not gonna lie. But the way you portrayed it was like you won 95% of the leagues you've been in since you started playing. That's how you portrayed it. And so if you do show that proof, you would just leave out. First of all, I'm an elite hacker, so I know all the tricks. You're gonna leave out the leagues that you lost, bro. We know you're lying. Like, no one's believing you. You just got caught in a lie. And then you're flexing how old you are. It's not. I mean, I'm old, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not, I don't act, I'm not here acting like a child. At least, I mean, maybe I am a little bit, but it is my own YouTube channel and people like it. So, I mean, I guess we're not too different after all. What's up, Val? Thank you. Val likes it. Val hits it up with the dono. Thank you for the super chat donation, Val. For tomorrow, Olave or Ridley? This is really contingent on Trevor Lawrence, but it's still a good question. This is a very good question. So if Trevor Lawrence is playing, let's go Calvin Ridley. If Trevor Lawrence is not playing, let's go Olave. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with both, either one. I mean, they will score differently, but it's like as far as making this decision, both are really good starts, not necessarily tier one starts, but both are pretty good. You got Derek Carr's shoulder getting stronger, and then you got Calvin Ridley, who's like almost there to be a tier one wide receiver, just needs a little bit of a push. But you already know I love Ridley. Damn, this is crazy. This thing's just so funny because he's really not saying anything crazy. Like, he's not hopping on here and being racist. He's not hopping on here and straight trolling. He's just being a little bit whack. Like, it's just a little bit, and it's funny. It's crazy. Like, it's just, he's toting that line. Yeah, I mean, when someone's like ban him, I mean, he didn't really do anything that bad. It's kind of just mind boggling that he like takes this tangent and goes with it and doubles down on it, and then lies about doubling down on it, and then doubles down on the lie, and then triples down on it, and doubles down on that. And it's just like, where are we now? Is this the Twilight Zone? What are we even talking about anymore, Chris? I got proof. Yeah, I know you're gonna say every 4 comments. I got proof, bro. You want a fantasy football league? It's not that big. I got proof. Like, what are we proving, bro? Like, I got proof. Like, what are you like? It's not that big of a deal. I got proof. You're gonna make that a rap song. That's so dope. Every other bar, I got proof. God did. I got proof. This is so ridiculous, bro. It's like a whack DJ Khaled. I got proof. You can't handle the proof. Bro, you can't handle the proof. Bro, this guy's better than Jack Nicholson. Bro, Jack Nicholson got nothing on this guy. Let's see. Can we get this going? We can get it. We can get this going. Bro, it's this picture though. We got to get this picture. Oh, another one? Another one, DJ Khaled? Another proof. Another proof that doesn't go that well. This one flows well for some reason. This one here. Where's the last one you typed? Oh, it's gone. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. You can't handle the proof. Bro. Wait. Dude, it's gotta be this picture. There we go. Or this one. Yeah, this one. There we go. I'm not afraid of Marshawn Lattimore. That's only with Mike Evans, right? We'll see. Let's see what PFF thinks. Yeah, let me load up PFF on my on the screen. Give me a second here. We are multitasking. Wait, who's you? Am I giving them away for free? I don't know. I don't understand who's buying the Couch Fam T-shirt. I don't get it. Who's paying them? Who's sending them? Am I getting more money? Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna look at I think we're talking about Calvin Ridley here. Give me a second. And I'm gonna see where they rank Calvin Ridley too. So saying Ridley. I don't even think Lattimore's gonna be on him, is what they're talking about. Lattimore's gonna be on Christian Kirk. Huh. They're probably gonna get moved around a bunch. I guess Lattimore might be on Christian Kirk a lot. Maybe. Because I don't know. I trust this more than me. Let's see their rankings just to get another perspective on what PFF thinks. Since I don't usually use this, right? Especially when I'm answering a question or something. But since that guy brought up Lattimore, let's see PFF because they specialize in the matchups a lot. So we got Ridley, wide receiver 20. And where is Olave? Wide receiver. So they like Olave a lot more. That's crazy. Okay. Huh. That's a tough one. I'm still gonna stick with my answer though. Pending that T-Law is playing. Yeah, pending that T-Law is playing. Val, you're still here, right? Because I think they were talking about Val's question still. We're doing a deep dive into this. It's a tough question, man. So Olave is pretty good. Olave, good, Matt. That's a pretty 65 is pretty good on this list because I look at this a lot. They're saying he's got a really good matchup. Okay, huh? I'm gonna go Ridley still. I mean, obviously you don't want to bench Olave, but you're stacked at wide receiver. I'm sure you are. Not great, man. And they're gonna start using Keaton Mitchell more and more. But here's the thing: like, they're not gonna use him. It's probably not gonna be this week, but they'll start using him. It could be this week. I just don't think I'm not just like making any moves or doing anything based off them maybe using Keaton Mitchell a little bit this week. But you got Justice Hill and Gus Edwards splitting it. Usually you have a third running back in there. Keaton Mitchell's activated. He'll keep getting more and more work. So, it's a lot, man. I'm working on some secret project right now. Just give me a second, guys. Oh, yeah, that looks fire. That looks pretty fire. There we go. I should spell it prof, Proff, but that's not, that might be a little too cruel, huh? Huh, gang? That's too cruel. There we go. All right. And let's see how it looks on the big screen. There we go. It's right there. It's on the screen right there. Hussein the Brain. That's the Venmo. You can't handle the proof. Oh, bro, you didn't stop. Bro, I'm making fun of you that you keep saying it, and you just keep saying it. Bro. Yeah, it happens when you're in a hurry. That's how you get caught up in a lie and delete old comments too when you're in a hurry? Bro, this guy's hilarious. What's funny is like he truly doesn't realize like what's gonna go on. This is an interesting one. Deontay Foreman. As we're juggling things here, right? We're trying to be serious. I know you guys care about your fantasy team. We're trying to get a hack. People paid. One person needs to pay. We're trying to post stupid memes. No. We're not talking about you lying about winning your leagues, which nobody believes. We're talking about you. We went over this, bro. What are you talking about? We went over this. Now you're starting to piss me off. Now I'm gonna hit you with the ban hammer because now you're just being whack. You're not being fair. You got caught in the lie when you said, I never said I'm smarter than anyone. I saw somebody else say you deleted the comment. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I'm not gonna look. It doesn't matter. Well, in my fantasy, you deleted the comment because that's funnier. You said you never said you're smarter than anybody. 15 minutes before that, you said you're smarter than people. I mean, what proof? I brought it up on the screen, bro. And that's what I'm saying. You're lying. And because you lie about something dumb like that and you got accused of deleting a comment, no one's going to believe you, right? You're like the Chris McGreal that cried wolf. There, it's on the screen. You see it? Are you looking at the video? I brought it up. I think you think because look, I have it on the screen. I can click a comment, it brings it up. Maybe you weren't looking at the screen. Maybe you're acting coy. Maybe you're just trolling. You don't come off as a troll. I fully believe you. Maybe you're just trolling though. Maybe I'm wrong. Here's your comment. 9:37 p.m. I never said that I was smarter than anyone. You don't know how to spell than. When you're trying to prove that you're smarter than people and you don't know how to spell than and you don't know how to type and you have excuses for that, It doesn't look good. He doesn't look smart. 15 minutes before that. Okay, you looking at the screen? It's on the screen. 15 minutes before that. Umberto, who's a great guy, said you deleted a comment. I don't know what that means. Maybe he's lying. I don't think so, though. He's on every live stream. That doesn't even matter. You misspelled proof. You know, it's just funny. But you're in a hurry, so you got a great excuse. And then, where is it? Can't find it. Bro, we showed this, though. It was 627. Huh, I guess it does get deleted. I've been in the channel for years. Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm smarter than someone that pays for someone to set their lineup for them. There you go. That's the lie you got caught with. Now we're moving on. And this meme's making fun of you here. Oh. Okay. Someone's calling you Chris McFraud. That's pretty good. Chris McFraud. That's pretty good. Well, we don't want to make fun of anybody with any, anything out here. That's disrespectful to the people that have dementia, bro. Stop. Court is adjourned. Yeah, I mean, like, what are we even doing? Just laugh it off. It's just a live stream. It's not, it's really not. I mean, I doubt that's your real name. You're good, bro. Just have fun. How about we just all have fun? I mean, it's just a tiny YouTube live stream. Dude, making it a bit. I got proof. I got proof. I got proof. No one cares. Chris McCringy's definitely for sure. And I know people really want to, they have important stuff. Here's the email. All right. Let me hack CC. He sent me a Discord DM. Here's the email here. hackmylineup@gmail.com. Oh, $11.11. That's right. Gotta make that clear. All right. So CC is on Yahoo. All right. That was an odd exchange because he's not like a hateful dude. It was just a weird thing. All right, I'm out. Have fun. I still got that proof though. I got that proof though. I got that proof. I got proof. My God. What if people have, I know a couple people's probably annoyed because they really want their lineup hacked and you got some serious issues, but overall I think people have enjoyed this Chris McGruber, whatever the heck his name is, dilemma. I'm still in awe, like, because then there's like the typical troll who just like posts stuff to get a reaction or is just hateful. That's not him. And then there's like this guy's like just in between, and there's people having fun, and then he's in between. He has respect for me. He has a lot of he loves fantasy. He has respect for the game of fantasy. I got proof he's on here. I got proof. I got proof. I got proof. Let's do it. Maybe maybe he is a next level troll, but then the misspellings though, like that can't. I don't know, dude. That's a weird one. Yeah, I haven't even hacked on. Bro. That dude, I'm like speechless. Like it's just so weird. It's just that was odd. All right. This intro video is old, but we're gonna hit it up because that's all we got. I didn't want to update it, especially since this is probably the last year of Hack My Lineup. All right, let's hack CC. We're gonna head over to Yahoo World. All right, guys, let's do it.
You ever done anything dangerous? That is dangerous.
All right, open it on your phone and hit yes, CC. Open your phone. Tap on Yahoo notification. There we go. We are in. Does he? Let me see. I haven't even watched that because I'm hacking. Does he have a square head? Yeah, I'm gonna turn on my light.
You ever done anything dangerous?
Yeah, it's pretty square. Not as square as Zeke, though.
That is dangerous.
Yeah, it is pretty square. I think it's gotten more square. Oh my god. I'm gonna post that to Discord, and people that aren't on the live stream aren't even gonna know what the heck I'm talking about. Just in general. Just gonna post. You can't handle the proof. You can't handle the proof, bro. What was up with that guy? That was so odd. This is very odd. I've had total like crazy interactions, but that one. The email. Oh yeah, nobody's sending emails anymore, so I don't even have it open. Let me open it. Should already be logged in, but I got 2FA on there. I got a bunch of stuff on there because I don't want to get hack my lineup hacked. Dude, I try to get hacked. People hack me so many times. Yeah, I have an email from Sam. It's he said the league is IDK. I don't know. Chiggy fan club. You're gonna send me $10 Venmo. I got that email from Sam. All right. Well, tell the people what league this is. CC 10 teamer. Let us know. 10 team, 12 team. Should say right here, right? Okay, I got the $10 Venmo from Sam. 1 in 5, 10th place. I assume this is a 10 teamer. 10 team, full PPR. Okay, so you're basically in a must-win situation here. I got you here, buddy. Appreciate that. You're on the list. Okay. Dang, 1 in 5, huh? Okay. Team looks okay. She doesn't have a lot of pop, though. It has pop, just not a lot. That sucks, dude. Eagles kicker, I really like that. Jags D in a 10 teamer, I don't like that. Kicker's good. It's kind of hard to figure out who to start, right? Okay, Latavius. Elijah Mitchell, that's a tough one. Jahmyr Gibbs, that's even a tough one. Tank Bigsby's unstartable. Tank Dell's on bye. All right, so I think you're starting because I'm looking at your bench. None of these guys you want to start. Yeah, all you're starting all the right guys. The best guy on your bench is probably Eli Mitchell and Gibbs. Let's say if Craig Reynolds is out and Gibbs is active, then you probably want to start Gibbs. Okay. It's only a 2 wide receiver league. Okay, so you're starting the right players. Justin Herbert against KC is pretty good. All right. So, I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing we might be able to do is just get a better defense because the Jags D is not really that great. So, this is one thing I want you to kind of start doing, man. Your bench is not that good. Like, I don't care about Tank Bigsby much, Latavius that much, Justice Hill that much. Right? These guys are in a 10-team league. They're not really like I dropped Tank Bigsby in a league that in a 12-team league where I need RBs. So I don't really think you need to have him. I want you to start picking up defenses 1 week early. So instead of Tank Bigsby, I want you to have the Chiefs D. Now the Chiefs face the Broncos next week, right? So I want you to have those type of defenses. It's just better. Like why not have the best defense that week instead of Justice Hill or Tank Bigsby? So I mean, unfortunately, you haven't been doing that. I would have liked you to do that, but it is what it is. We're going to start doing that now. So we're looking at week 7. You got the Rams. I like more than the Jags. Not by much. I mean, we can go Ravens D too. Ravens D. I like Ravens D. I just don't trust the Jags. I feel like the Jags are all over the place. Good defense. Should be low scoring game, but I don't trust them. I'd rather go with the Ravens D, who's been top 10 for 10 years. Like they're always been good. But I think this week we're going to go with the Rams. Rams, I trust the most. Seattle, they're gone. Okay, so let's go with the Rams D. Oh, we have to wait. Okay, so just wait and you pick them up, okay? But for week 8, let's get this defense on lock. We got to win this week. We also got to win next week too. It's not like we're just not going to want to win next week. We have to win next week too. So we can go with the Jets. Let's try to get the lines, NFL lines, week 8. Can we get that? It's a little bit harder to find, but it's out there. I mean, it's all over the internet, but you know what I mean. It's not like we can't just stay on the same site. We have to go to Google. All right, so NFL lines for week 8. I need the over under. That won't help. NFL line. That won't help. Can we do DraftKings? I don't think we can log on to DraftKings. Oh, we can. Awesome. What's going on here, dude? Okay. The Jets. Oh, over under 36. Maybe the Jets D is even better than the Eagles. The Chiefs. So we got the Jets D. I think we're gonna versus the Chiefs D week 8. Dang, 36 is very low. That's gonna be one of the lowest lines you ever see, man. And the Chiefs over under is 45. So the implied points for the Chiefs Broncos game week 8 is going to be 45 divided by 2, 22.5. It'll say the Broncos will score 4 points. The Broncos will score 18 points. So let me write this down in the chat. Week 8 Denver implied points 18.5. All right. And then the math on the Jets game. Where's the Jets? Where's the first? Okay. The Jets. Oh my God. Yeah, I think we'll go Jets D, man. So that's 18 minus 1.5. So that's going to be 16.5. That's the implied points. Week 8, New York Jets. Oh, he's back. Chris McGreal's back. Damn truth. I don't even know what he's talking about. Now I'm worried about him. You okay, bro? 16.5. Week 8, New York Jets implied points. By the way, yeah, you do some simple math when you look at the NFL lines. You divide the over-under by 2, and then you divide the spread by 2, and then subtract it. So it's saying the oops, that's the Giants. Oops, I didn't mean to type that. I typed the wrong thing. Week 8, New York Giants implied points is 16.5, not the Jets. Okay, so the Giants. So it's saying the Giants will score 16.5. I think the Jets aren't as much of a big play defense, and the Chiefs. Yeah, let's go Jets D. Let's change it up and go Jets D. And I guess Yahoo's projecting them to do a little bit better. I don't think I'm gonna go with the Dolphins D. They're pretty good too. So let's go get the Jets D. Okay, let's get the Jets D, and let's drop. Who do we drop, guys? Tank Bigsby. Let's just drop Tank Bigsby. We could drop Justice Hill too. I mean, I don't care about any of these guys, to be quite frank. We could easily drop Justice Hill. The thing with Tank Bigsby, though, is I think he will get a lot of run if anything happens to ETN. We don't even have ETN. Let's just drop Tank Bigsby. Who cares? All right, so we're adding the Jets D. Okay. All right, so they're for next week. They're on bye anyway. So the next step I want you to do, CC, is go and add a defense soon as they are available. Now, if you do FAB, we can actually add them right now. I'm guessing you don't do FAB, but that's just a guess. I want the Rams. Is it FAB? See, I don't think this is FAB, my friend. It's not. So CC, go ahead and add the Rams soon as they are available. Yep, you were right. I will answer a couple questions. When you hack me, go ahead and look for trades or whatever you would do. Okay. Yeah, so that's why we're not going to waste a claim on a defense. So try to add the Rams. If not, just go off my waivers. I mean, it's not a big difference between them and the Jags. I mean, there's the Saints. Week 7 projections. I like the Rams the most. There's the Ravens, the Colts. Okay. Steelers is okay. Yeah, dang. They picked up all the good defense. It's not like Cleveland's not here, Seahawks not here. Competitive league you got, man. Competitive league. I guess we could take a quick look at what's going on here. Just really quick. Rachaad White. Yeah. Whoa. Let's spend a claim on him. Rachaad White. Oh my God. Good thing I looked at that. I mean, I was like, oh, there's no need to look at waivers this week. Rachaad White. Hello. Let's get Rachaad White. You dropped Rachaad White? Oh. CC. How could you? No, Washington's not available, bro. Washington defense is not available. Man, you disappointed me. You saddened me. Kind of looked embarrassing on this live stream. You dropped Rachaad White. Come on, man. We don't drop workhorse RB. Then why do you have Tank Bigsby though? Like, make that make sense to me. You see what I mean? Okay, like I keep telling people to trade for Rachaad White, whatever. It's fine. You guys can say I'm wrong. You guys can say Rachaad White sucks. Like, it's valid criticism. Very valid. But how are you going to drop him and keep Tank Bigsby? Okay, bro. But Tank Bigsby, you're gonna exactly. Oh, Sully's in the building. Our start sit guy. Bro, what are you doing here? 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. I don't care, bro. He be scrubbing. Okay, so Tank Bigsby scrubbing a lot harder. I mean, this guy is a beat up sponge. He's really scrubbing. Yeah, but you're pouring more water into the pool and you're putting more cement on your feet, man. I get that. I mean, I've been there. I know how it is. You're like free falling, and then you keep snowballing, you keep making bad mistakes. But this one's pretty bad. I mean, I like Rachaad. I'm pushing Rachaad White hard. I think people need to trade for him. You can get him very cheap. Okay, two candidates I would like to get. Rachaad White you can get for free. He's a starting running back. The talent, he's okay. As far as talent goes, he's solid, right? He's not elite, but go get him. I think you can get him for free. As you can see, people are dropping him in 10-team leagues here, as we can see, evidently. Another guy, Puka Nacua, almost caught a touchdown. The Rams had a huge lead. They won't have a huge lead every game, but you can get Puka Nacua at an all-time low, and you can get Rachaad White for free. Not telling you to overpay for these guys. I don't love to trade. I don't trade to trade. I don't do it. But if the value is there, if you can get a good deal, go get Rachaad White for free. Go get Puka at an all-time low price. By the way, you guys know that the Rams traded away Cam Akers and Van Jefferson, right? Puka Nacua is alive and well, my friends. And defenses are going to focus to stop Cooper Kupp. They won't, but I'm just saying, like, Puka's there, running routes, getting targets. All right. Let me bring up this guy's team. He is on ESPN, and then I'll answer some questions before we go into the hack. Appreciate everybody. Bear with me as we do another hack. I don't know what else to do with this team, but go get the Rams D, my friend. And we will go into ESPN. And be right back. Before we get into that hack, I will answer some questions. I see some people have some serious questions. I'm there with you guys. We will be right back.
You ever done anything dangerous? That is dangerous.
All right, I'm in the right league here. You're in 6th place out of 12. Okay, let the people know what we're looking at. Is this a full PPR? What is this? Offer for Khalil Herbert. Chicago RB from waivers to bench. Okay, you get Khalil Herbert, put him on IR. Okay. Yes, Christian Watson is a must-add. Definitely, Cooper. And that fantasy P1, that means like fantasy player 1, right? I assume. Just curious, not that it matters. Jeff Wilson and Drake London for Christian Watson. I like the Christian Watson side. This is a fair trade, but here's really what's pushing it, and it's not my absolute love and admiration for Christian Watson, which does exist strongly within me. It's not that. It's because quality over quantity. one side's getting a free roster space, right? So I think that's pretty valuable. Okay. To me, Jeff Wilson, he needs to be rostered, but I don't think he's that valuable. So to me, this is essentially like Drake London for Christian Watson. Like, would I rather have Jeff Wilson or an extra roster space? Probably rather have an extra roster space. It's really really close to that, right? So Christian Watson for me, man. No, Khalil Herbert, he kind of won the job the very last game, but also he's on IR. So it's like there's no way he can play the next 2 weeks. So that's already out. Woolen the GOAT is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Trade my CeeDee Lamb for his Sam Laporta and Jordan Addison. Yes, go get Sam Laporta. My tight ends have been a mess. That's all I need to know, my friend. Go get Sam Laporta. I love it. Love it. Love it. Get Sam Laporta. Go get you a real tight end, my friend. Sip a glass of apple cider. Put your pinky finger up. You love it. Tastes good. And congratulate yourself, right? Celebrate. Tiny celebration for this tiny W you took and your long journey to getting a big W and winning the championship. Great trade. Michael Mayer, our Couch Fam's favorite dynasty tight end. We love it. We love it. We love it. Someone dropped Dante Johnson. I picked him up. Is that a steal? Yeah, it's a great ad. It's a great ad. Should Mark Andrews be traded away? No. I'm not. If you're talking about the Ravens trading him away, no. If you're talking about trading him away in fantasy, no. Don't do that unless you get a crazy deal. Like as of right now, I mean, when I talk about like players being popular and having big names, I feel like Sam Laporta is past the point to where like, who's this guy? Like everyone kind of knew him as a rookie, and now I feel like he's a household name, right? Everybody loves the Lions. They love Dan Campbell. They loved him on Hard Knocks, so on and so forth. Like I feel like Sam Laporta is pretty popular. So I don't know what you're going to get off Mark Andrews because Mark Andrews has a pretty big name. Probably rather just keep him. I mean, if for Mark Andrews, if I can get Sam Laporta and like another piece, I would do it, but I don't think you can get that. Like when I was doing these weekly drafts on Drafters, like sometimes, a lot of times people weren't taking Mark Andrews as the second overall tight end. You know, people were taking Sam Laporta and TJ Hawkinson. So I don't think Mark Andrews doesn't have that household name, not quite like he used to. He's still popular, but like, you know, Laporta, Hawkinson, they're up there, man. Like, you know, it's not week 2 anymore. It's not 2022 anymore. Times change. Times change fast. Watson, Addison, or Pittman at flex. Let's see what we're going to do here. I'm probably not going to go Addison. Yeah, so bench Addison. So it's between Watson and Michael Pittman Jr. I'm going to go with Christian Watson. It's a close one, but a close one between those two. Really a toss-up. You're welcome. Start Musgrave or Jonnu Smith. Who would have thought you'd be asking such a question? We'd be like, dude, this guy's nuts asking this. Think about who would have known, huh? We're gonna go with Musgrave. I think the upside is too high with Musgrave. Luca Musgrave. I know I missed a question here. Did I? I'm 3-3. Pick one. Oh, we already answered that. I got White in 2 leagues for free. There you go. Congratulations, Jorge Senor TD. I love it. Love it. Let's go. Maybe Rachaad White can get some TDs too. Trade Bigsby for a bag of veggie straws. What are veggie straws? The veggie chips? I love those. I Love those. A little bit too much sodium, probably a bunch of fake stuff in there, but it still tastes great. Probably healthier than like Doritos or something. Bro, someone's gonna pick up Rashad White in that league. But if he clears waivers and he's still available, Yahoo's so funny. Yahoo's like, dude, you had no faith in Rashad White. Bro, you don't even deserve him. That's what Yahoo's like. You don't even deserve Rashad White, bro. So you can't, and then gonna let you pick him back up, bro. Only Yahoo does that. Yahoo's like, you dropped him. You can't just go pick him back up like it never even happened. You can't do that, bro. I love how all these platforms have their own like voices, their own personalities. Yeah. Only Yahoo's like, you cannot add this guy back. Oh, I still can't believe you did that, CC. Start Judy or Downs. Oh my God. This man is unraveling. This man is unhinged. And I'm just talking about his professional career. Like, this man is just, I'm worried about him. Like, what's tough about criticism from Steve Smith? Now, we're talking about somebody on the live stream who lies a lot and gets caught in his lies, and we just can't trust. The opposite of that is Steve Smith. Steve Smith cannot miss. Steve Smith tells no lies. Steve Smith is so good. Like, me evaluating wide receivers, why would you listen to me? Listen to Steve Smith. He's the best. He doesn't miss. He's 100% accurate. And him saying, we all know the drama and stuff and what he said, but I want to specifically focus on one thing. Steve Smith. Talking about Steve Smith. Steve Smith didn't get his feelings hurt, bro. And if he did, that doesn't even matter. He's a commentator now. He's retired. Like, I don't need Steve Smith to go out there and get me touchdowns or nothing. Like, he's just in a suit right now. Like, that's not even relevant. Which I don't think Steve Smith got his feelings hurt. How did he get his feelings hurt for being just awesome? One guy looked dope, Steve Smith, and has been looking amazing. That's Steve Smith. And one guy just lost a game. One guy put up like 3 fantasy points. One guy looked like an embarrassment on and off the field. So, I mean, what is that even? Unless you're talking about Devontae Smith, I don't know. I never heard people call Steve Smith Smitty. I never heard that, by the way. So I don't even know what you're on. Yeah, I think you got your nicknames mixed up, but that's irrelevant. Anyway, Smitty, Steve Smith Jr., Steve Smith Sr., oh my God. Steve Smith said if someone were to trade for Judy and asked him, hey, should I trade for this guy? Steve Smith said, nah, he can't take criticism. Like, that was the big, and he can't. So, like, you're soft on the outside like that. I don't know, man. That's the most worrisome thing with me with Judy. Like, is this guy, if his confidence is fractured and, that's awful, man. He should have really talked to Steve Smith. And, I'm sure Steve Smith, just like a tough coach, at the end of the day would have gave him some encouragement. Because, Steve Smith, he's trying to get clicks too. That's his job. He's also keeping it real, maybe more brutally real than he should have, which is fine. Is he speaking the truth? But I think Judy, instead of responding like that, he should have just talked to Steve Smith. And I know it's hard to see, Pat, like, that's me thinking of the situation days later. So I get, but, he still has a chance to do so. And I think Steve Smith, just like a tough coach, tough love, would have told him the truth, but told him, like, look, man, your career's not over yet. You still can improve and be more resilient. You can learn from this emotionally, mentally, and this is how you can perform better. I'm sure he would have gave him some advice. I think a guy like Judy really needs to freaking listen to that advice, because Steve Smith, man, he's been through a lot, and he's a lot better player than you ever were. and probably you're ever going to be. So that's the type of guy I would want to listen to. Even one or two sentences from Steve Smith if I was a wide receiver would probably go a long way. The guy probably has a lot of wisdom. Because he played the position, man. He played it. Okay. Start Judy or down. So Judy, not a bad matchup, not a good matchup. A lot of worrisome there, or Josh Downs. We're going to go with Judy. We'll give him one last chance. Zach Evans or Rachaad White. Let's go with Rachaad White. In my waiver video, if you want to check that out, I said I think it's going to be about 50-50. Elijah Mitchell's a better pass catcher than Jordan Mason. That's because Jordan Mason doesn't really catch any passes. And comparison I made was Jordan Mason's Gus Bus, Gus Edwards, and Elijah Mitchell's like Justice Hill. Kind of, it's not perfect analogy, but I mean, who knows, man? And Elijah Mitchell's very injury prone, and he's coming off of an injury too, so that has a lot to do with it. Holy cow! Half PPR in flex, McLaughlin or Keontae Ingram. This hurts to ask. I don't trust the Arizona backfield. Let's go Jaleel McLaughlin, who I love as a prospect, underdog, best running back in college history. Stream one, Raiders, Colts, or Washington defense. Let's go Washington. He's just a guy. Jag. He's a Jag. Brother traded Amon-Ra, Rachaad White, and Amari Cooper, and ETN for Eckler, Waddle, Laporta, and Dante. Win or loss? I mean, you got Laporta, right? So it depends on who your tight end was. I think, honestly, this could be a win-win for both. Win for both sides, because Amon-Ra is amazing here. That's the big kicker. ETN as well. And then you got Eckler. Eckler and ETN's kind of close. No, I honestly think this is close for both sides because it's, like I said, Laporta. Hey, if that guy has like Laporta and Mark Andrews, Laporta and Hawkinson, and he trades away Laporta, he gets him on. Like it could be a win for both sides. Maybe the guy getting Laporta has no tight end. I think Amon-Ra and ETN's really big on that left side. Yeah, so the left side, the Amon-Ra side, has a little bit more value to it, but like I said, man, I think this is one that helps both teams. So at the end of the day, I think that's more important than, which side holds the most weight on this pendulum or whatever. I don't know. My guess is Hoyer. My Discord brought up, last time this happened, it was Aiden O'Connell. But when Jimmy G gets hurt in the middle of the game, it's Hoyer. I think Hoyer played better than O'Connell. Like, I love O'Connell. I think everyone loves O'Connell on the team. But he does look like a rookie making rookie mistakes. And Hoyer looks like a veteran not making those mistakes. So I think they have enough wins to where they're not like in full tank mode yet or anything. So I think they're going to go with Brian Hoyer. But we'll see. Is this the time where I stop starting Moss? Depends who you have. I know on one team, I don't have any running backs. Royce Freeman or Kenneth Gainwell? I'd probably get Gainwell. I'll go with Curtis Samuel and not Wan'Dale Robinson. Would you start Dante Johnson over Chris Godwin? Good question. I think we're going to go with Godwin. Chris Godwin or Deontay? We're going to go with Godwin here. Tutu or Shaheed this week? Yeah, I think we're going to go Shaheed. Yeah, let's go Shaheed. Oh, is that what we're talking about here? Which Rams RB will be Kyron's cuff? Yeah, I guess it's going to be Royce Freeman. Yeah, I think that's the answer. Yeah, I don't think he'll get a lot of catches. No, he won't. The Rams will throw the ball. That's what they'll do. Should I trade away Pickens for Nakua? Yes. Hell yes. So I don't know if you were on the live stream just 10 minutes ago. I was saying go get Rashad White for free. And Jorge just mentioned he got Rashad White for free in 2 leagues. Awesome. And I was like, go buy low on Puka. So awesome. 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 All right. Let's hack this guy's lineup. We got fantasy player 1. 12 team half I think he said half PPR. All right, let's make sure he's starting the right players. Okay, so Keaton Mitchell, he's a super stash. He took my advice and got the Chiefs D for next week. Bucks D is solid. Okay, pretty good team. I like the bench. So your best player on your bench that's like startable is going to be Zay Flowers. I don't really trust DJ Moore fully with the QB situation. I honestly don't even know much about that backup quarterback. Okay, got to start Waddle, got to start Cup, Saquon. I feel like you need to start Zay Flowers. Did he say this is half PPR? Because that's gonna actually push it. It needs to be full PPR. I think he said this is half. Fantasy player 1. Oh, he said full PPR. Full PPR. Okay. I think we start Zay Flowers versus, let's do like Saquon. Okay, we're starting Saquon. And okay, I guess you're starting the right guys, but man, Zay Flowers is tough, bro. I guess we start the right guys. So I'll just put it like this. If you need another starter, like Jahmyr Gibbs is barely active or he's unhealthy, we just put in Zay Flowers there. And it works out because all these guys play Sunday morning. So you'd be good. So I think you're starting the right players. Your kicker is very good. Should have a very good week against the Chargers. You got your defense set for next week. You got your QB set. Adding Khalil Herbert. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Sure. I mean, he's more valuable probably than Keaton Mitchell might as well, right? Because we're not starting Keaton Mitchell this week nor next week, and maybe hopefully Khalil Herbert will be back by then. We'll be back like in 3 weeks. Okay, so that's a good one. I mean, we might even bid a little bit less on him, right? Maybe a $1 bid. We'll see. Surprised someone dropped him. Actually, I'm going to go to rostered here. So Russell Wilson is the best QB, followed by Sam Howell. We might want a quarterback. Maybe a backup quarterback is good. Jaleel McLaughlin is the best running back available. Don't really need him. No good wide receivers. Michael Wilson's okay. Okay. Sam Laporta, you don't need any tight ends, my friend. Very nice. I like the Rams D slightly better. I mean, it's not even. It's so whack though. What should we go with, guys? Let's let the chat. I'm gonna go with whatever the chat says on this one. So, Tampa Bay. Actually, we probably should go with Tampa Bay. We should just roll with what you got here. Tampa Bay over Rams. Yeah. Let's just see what they think. I'm gonna roll with the Bucks D regardless. Bucks D or Rams D this week. It's close, but I just wanted to see what the chat thinks. So I think we're good. The only thing I'm considering right now is picking up a backup quarterback. A little bit tougher to see on ESPN. Ravens have a bye week 13. Yes. Okay. And then by week 13, Sam Howell faces Miami in a shootout. Do we just add Sam Howell? Let's just add Sam Howell right now. I think that's pretty cool. We just add Sam. We could add Kyler Murray too, actually. Kyler Murray. Steelers week 13 is not really that good, but we could get Kyler Murray. We can put him on IR. Huh. Kind of like Sam Howell. It's a little bit early, but we're going to drop Bucks D. I feel like let's just add Sam Howell now. Like, you're not. Oh, no. I just want to. What are you going to do with Keaton Mitchell? Who cares? We're dropping him anyway. I guess that's one way to put it. Ayuk and Rashad White for Walker. Might be a little bit too much for Ken Walker. I'm not as high on Ken Walker as others. I've told people to trade for Ken Walker. Don't get me wrong. He's balling, but I don't know, man. I think you're selling low. That's what I don't like. So this is a fair trade. I would say no. Yeah, he's not playing this week. But, I mean, what are we going to do with Kyler Murray, though? We're not going to do anything with Kyler. And we already have someone in the IR spot. And Kyler won't be in the IR spot. I'm just going to get Sam Howell. Look, week 13, going against Miami. That's perfect. It is what it is. I'm going to do it. He's paying me to hack. And I think this is the ultimate hack. I mean, Jake Ferguson's actually droppable for you as well. So let's actually do this, man. Let's add Sam Howell. This is crazy right here. Let's drop Jake Ferguson. Okay, you got $17. You guys start. How much do you start off with? 100. DJ Moore, Barkley, and Zay. I don't want to do that trade because CMC's already hurt and getting a big workload. And you know what happens sometimes when a guy like CMC gets hurt once, he gets hurt twice, my friend, and we don't like that. So what's cool is you're probably going to drop the Bucks D. We're going to have some space here. Let's go ahead and add Khalil Herbert. He's on IR, so he'll definitely be going on IR. Let's add him. And I don't think we need to put that much because we're not desperate for him. Let's put $2 on it. 2 or 5. Let's just put 2. And let's drop Fergie. You're never going to start him. We'll just find a tight end when Sam Laporta's on by. And we only put $2. So it's like, we'll probably not even get him. But if we do, and we just got Khalil Herbert for $2. Screw it. So you got yourself a QB for the bye week. You got yourself Khalil Herbert, who will be on IR for a few weeks. No, man, I like your depth. The bye weeks are hitting. I usually, that's the thing, man. If CMC was healthy, I'd do this. I like it, but one injury leads to another, and then it's like, we've seen this story with CMC before. He was getting overused. Shanahan, you were overusing this man, but you're good, man. I like this team a lot, by the way. It's pretty good. It's better than most of my teams. Yeah, so I was about to say, it's really good for a 12-teamer. Really like it. Really like this team, man. Good job. Good job. You're only 3-3. I think your team's a little bit better than your record is showing. I got to start James Cook. Do you have proof? You got proof you got to start James? You got proof? You can't handle the proof. Well, Sam Howell's a QB too, my friend, right? He's not, you should have a guy like Herbert or Lamar or Mahomes or Josh Allen or Tua, right? Sam Howell is I'm in a super flex league or I got a guy on bye. He's that type of, I like him. Don't get me wrong. I like him. I think you should start him, but he's not the guy, he's not supposed to be your QB1. He's only your QB1 if you're, oh crap, I drafted Anthony Richardson. Eckler and Cup kill me. Yeah, it's a tough combo. Yeah, no, he's great. I got him in super flex. I love him. I'm starting him. I mean, he's killing it, man. He's a QB1. What more could you ask for a waiver pickup? My Sam Howell wasn't even drafted as a backup. The average draft about like 20 quarterbacks go or less, or 20, 16, somewhere like that, 17, 18, 19 quarterbacks go. And he was undrafted in most 1 QB leagues. Let's answer some more questions before we end it. Do you have anything I missed on my phone? No. Should if you have a question that didn't get answered, go ahead and type it again. I'm here. I'll read it. Go ahead and type it again. Should I trade Zach Evans to a Kyron Williams owner? Said Williams, popular last name for Jets. Zach Evans to a Williams owner for Jets defense. Have plenty of running back. That's a stupid trade, dude. No, we're not trading starting running backs for defenses. Kyron Williams is going to miss multiple games. He's probably going to be out until past the bye week. No, that's a silly trade. Don't do silly trades. And if you really want to make this trade, you better be asking for all his FAB money to be thrown in too. Like, or give me like Justin Tucker. I don't know. Like, dude, that's just, I mean, those are all silly trades, but at least my silly trade, you're getting more silly strain. All right, we want some silly strain. We want some cheeseburgers. We want some P&J sandwiches. You're just getting like one silly thing. No, we need more. Would you try Hal over T-Law because he's hurt? Well, it's a knee injury. He still can throw, but that is very interesting. And I think I would start Sam Howell over Trevor Lawrence, which is crazy. But I mean, Trevor Lawrence is what, QB 17 or something? I want to start a QB1, and his name is Samuel Howell. Thoughts with the AJ drama and Julio at Eagles? I heard a bunch of AJ Brown and Devontae Smith news. Didn't hear any drama about that at all. I heard the opposite of drama. I thought AJ Brown wanted to get Julio Jones on the Titans. I don't think there's any drama. Fill me in on what you're thinking, because I don't know if there's any drama between them at all. I think it's the opposite of that. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Fill me in. But I'll tell you something that I do know, and that is important. Today, Devontae Smith not practicing due to a hamstring injury. Now, that's something real and something could be significant. So keep tabs on Devontae Smith's injury. Despite desperate times, it's getting. Today's been a rough day, but I love you guys. I did not want to cancel. I mean, plus this was an epic live stream. I had a lot of fun, but it's been a long day. It's been a rough day today. How long we been live? Not even 2 hours. That's not. We'll log off at the 2 hour mark. Desperate times at RB. Need some buy low RBs, or I'm started Justice Hill, Dante Foreman. Well, Dante Foreman's a great start if Roschon's out again. Roschon Johnson, man, not practicing yet from the concussion. Worrisome. But what did we say an hour ago? Go get Rachaad White for free. Breece is going to be looking not like an RB2, but an RB1. Let's go. One of the most talented RBs in the game, my friend. Will I be starting Breece or Zay, you think? I think Breece. Mr. TD says Breece. Jordan Love is also on my waivers somehow. I forgot who you were, what we're talking about, but that's crazy. Jordan Love's also a QB1. Try and get him. I have Breece Hall, A-Chain on IR, Rachaad White, Bijan, Josh Jacobs, and no good defense. Just a thought. Yeah, and that was just my answer. What you're doing is silly. What you're doing is wacky. And I'm not saying don't do it. If you're going to do a silly and wacky trade, ask for a little bit more. Go get the Jets D and get $50 FAB. Or I don't know how your FAB works. Or if you don't do FAB, do FAB from now on. And if you don't do FAB, if you want to give me your commissioner's phone number, I'll call him live right now and we'll get that switched over to FAB. Guaranteed. right now on the live stream, but you have to act fast and email me at hackmylineup@gmail.com with that commissioner's phone number. Because if you guys don't play FAB, that's poo poo PP. We got to get you to modern times. I made 2 trades, 12 team Amari and Warren for Olave. I like that. Hollywood Brown for Devontae Smith. I like that, but Devontae Smith just hurt his hamstring, man, and I'm really scared. I'm so scared. I hope he's okay. Hope it's nothing. Hope it's just soreness or tightness. Thoughts on Jordan Love rest of the season? It's rough, man. I don't know about his O-line. I was a big believer in him, or not really big. Well, I was a big believer once I was a little believer before the season, big believer after the season started. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I still have a lot of faith in him, but he's got to have an O-line. He needs a little bit of chemistry. Maybe it'll start to happen. I haven't given up on him if that's what, I'll tell you that. AJ and Julio are tight. Yeah, people are disagreeing about the drama. We don't know. I don't know nothing about that. It sounds like AJ Brown loves Julio, if anything. Hal or Love this week? I think we're going with Hal. Actually, we're gonna go with Love this week. We'll go Jordan Love. Jordan or Elijah Mitchell. Jordan Mason or Elijah Mitchell. So, I guess if you're in full PPR, go Elijah Mitchell. Otherwise, maybe go Mason. That's a tough one. This is assuming that CMC is out. I mean, non-PPR and half PPR, you got to go Jordan Mason. In full PPR, it's really tough. It's basically a coin flip. And I don't know right now. I don't know. It's a tough one. There's a lot of factors going into it. First of all, we got to know CMC's healthy. Second, we got to know how healthy Elijah Mitchell is. Third, we got to know what the coach is thinking. And fourth, maybe it switches during the game and they go with the Hunt hands. So there's so many factors here, right? It's usually one or two factors I got a better read on it. Good question, though, and tough decision. But, I'm telling you all the information I know. And I said before, Elijah Mitchell, better pass catcher than Jordan Mason. So that, that helps if you're, looking at your scoring settings, PPR. And it's not because Elijah Mitchell's a great pass catcher. It's just because Jordan Mason doesn't catch any passes, literally any, zero. Gibbs is going to crack the bet. Don't say that. I don't have Gibbs, but I feel for Gibbs fantasy managers. I really do. It's been rough because I said, look, man, he's a risky guy. I'm not quite as high on him as other people, but I was like, this guy is a super talent. They drafted him super high. I mean, he is very talented, and he's on a good team. So I do feel for the Gibbs owners for sure. You got to say Craig Reynolds, bro. There's 2 Reynolds on that team on the line. Never played FAB. We'll have to try next season. Oh, for sure, man. FAB. People here know FAB is far superior, man. Far superior. Way better. Waiver claims is random. It's stupid. Like, what are you going to do? Tank to get the top waiver, or it's rolling? Rolling waivers is better than inverse order. So let's break it down. This is a good topic. I know everyone wants their fancy questions answered, but let's talk about a topic that's actually important to everybody here. So there's essentially 3 types of waivers. All right, I'm sure there's more, but there's essentially 3. It splits off to 2 and then a subcategory. So the 2 is waiver claims or FAB. Okay. So in waiver claims, there's 2 types of waivers. There's inverse order, which is the dumbest out of the 3, which the worst team gets the number 1 waiver order, which is so stupid. So like, I'm going to be punished for winning. Like, that's so dumb. And some teams like for instance, my worst team is the Couch League. It's my worst. The only time I won was week 1. So think about that. The time where I need to get a guy like Puka or Kyron Williams, I can't because I got lucky the first week, which was a random week. If you guys remember week 1, it was a totally random week. It wasn't a lot of fantasy points. So inverse order is the stupid. The second subset of waiver claims is rolling waivers. This one is at least it's better. It's still bad, but it's better. Rolling waivers is I think it goes off of like the reverse draft order. So if you had the first overall pick, you got the 12th waiver order, the last waiver order, and then you got to save your claim and it comes back up. So every time you use a claim, like let's say week 1, I put in a claim for Puka, I got him now. My waiver claim gets burned and I go to the end of the line. So now I get the 12th waiver order and the guy who had 12 goes up to the 11. So that's at least better, right? You save up your claim, you put in a claim. It's at least it's somewhat decent. Now, FAB, which is all at the same time, blind bidding is the best one. FAB, free agency budget, or whatever it stands for, right? It's got to be free. Yeah, free agency budget. So essentially, everyone Tuesday night goes in, or earlier, but Tuesday night it goes through. So Tuesday night you go through, you put in a blind bid. That means you put in a number value, a dollar sign value to the players you want to add and the players you want to drop, and nobody gets to see that. Okay, so if you really want a player in one league, this actually happened. Someone put $1,000. We start off with 1,000. He put all his money on Puka Nacua, and he was guaranteed pretty much to get him. Boom, he got him. It's funny because other people did bid as high as like 700. So he went all out. He got Puka Nacua. Usually you needed to put about 30%, 40%, 50% to get him in most leagues. And it's awesome. So if you really want a player off waivers in FAB, you can get him 100% of the time. It's hands down the best way to do it. And losers don't get rewarded. People that win off a fluke week 1, don't get penalized like I would have in the couch league because I won a fluky win week 1. So that's why FAB is hands down the best way. Yeah, Craig Reynolds is hurt. So is Gibbs. Gibbs was just out last week. Yeah, that happened this week. It was annoying, guys. I put $25 on Zach Evans in the IG Extras League. Also, Ari put $25 on Zach Evans, but he had the tiebreaker because there is a tiebreaker too. That was very annoying, and he got him. So I have no running backs. That was whatever. Nice. There we go. Free agent acquisition budget. There we go, baby. Nice. Good job, man. I wouldn't have even said to do that. I probably would have said spend 33%, to be honest. I don't remember what was my answer, but I'm being like, oh, yeah, this guy's a real deal. Spend like 33, 34%. I probably said something like that. I was more bullish on Puka than Kyron. But, yeah, I didn't get him in many leagues. I should have been more bullish. But, I play with a lot of my followers, and it's pretty, it's pretty hard because they're smart and they also listen to my advice, or at least they listen to it on generally, but they know my advice. I mean, they listen to it as in like they hear my YouTube videos and what advice I'm giving. They do generally follow it too, which is also very annoying. Sometimes that ends up me saving me falling on landmines because they know like this crazy sleeper I like, and then they reach for him and then he ends up being a bust. I'm like, hey, that was pretty cool. So it ends up working out sometimes. I appreciate it. All right, I guess that's gonna do it. We're at the 2-hour mark. Yeah, I did want to have that combo. So I know most people know about that, but some people don't. Some people still use rolling waivers. Some people didn't quite know what FAB was and this and that. I've learned to spend a lot in the early weeks because it's easier to stumble on a stud like Puka. This is 100% true, and I should have been pushing this advice more, and I didn't. But I learn as well. I'm learning too. So this is one piece. I'm going to kind of tweak what you said, though. you need to be more aggressive earlier on because that's when more people are more aggressive. Also, what you said is true. You could find more studs. So if you do find a gem, everybody is playing the hardest week 1. It's starting week 7, week 8, 9, 10, 11. People are tuning out. They're getting lazy. They're busy. They're 1-6. They're out of the playoffs mathematically already. So, like, more people are tuning out. More people have less FAB. Some people have 0 FAB. So, definitely, if you do find something that's close to a sure thing, a player you're pretty confident in, do be more aggressive and do put a higher bid in earlier. That's good advice. I mean, it's advice that I was doing, but I wasn't pushing that advice as hard as I should, and I wasn't applying it to my own leagues as much as I should. And now I know, like, doink, dummy, be more aggressive and tell people to be more aggressive early on. I just want to also be careful next year because we usually don't see a Puka and a Kyron Williams. Okay. But when someone does get 15 targets, that's a different story. So we also don't want to fall on some landmines, step on some landmines, and go get that guy who gets a fluky touchdown week 1. That's exactly what I did say about Puka, though. I was like, dude, Puka got 15 targets. He is not that wide receiver that just got like 2 targets and scored a big touchdown week 1. That's the guy we want to avoid. That's the landmine. Puka Nacua is not that. And guys, always remember, you can't handle the proof. All right, guys. Love the Couch fam. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow night on the second YouTube channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast, we will be doing a live stream, and Dynasty Day Trader will have his weekly Dynasty segment on there. So make sure you stay tuned. Again, that's going to be on the second YouTube channel, Fantasy Couch Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.